Item: SCP-700. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures: as SCP-700 is immobile, one security team is to be permanently placed at the site, to prevent the entrance of civilians and unauthorized personnel. Following Incident 701, this part of the containment procedure is no longer necessary. See Incident Log 701 for more details. Description: SCP-700 is a large, abandoned building, similar to a factory in design, located in a rural area of USA. It contains floors, one being underground, each containing rooms. Many of these rooms are built in a way that does not appear to serve any specific purpose, containing, for example, redundant machinery, sewage pipes that are not connected to any kind of disposal unit, and numerous power cords extended across the room in a manner similar to sash cords. Graffiti pictures, designated SCP-702, can be observed inside SCP-700's rooms. They usually depict humanoid creatures, although animal figures were also observed. All instances of SCP-702 have shown the capacity to move around the walls of their rooms. Their frequency of movement varies depending on what room SCP-702 is located. For example, rooms blocked with iron bars will turn SCP-702 mostly immobile, with only slight movements being made at seemingly random periods of time. It is currently unknown if the graffiti are sentient, but as their movement patterns are erratic, and considering that all attempts at communicating with them have failed, it is assumed that they are not. Inside the central room of the underground floor is a circular hole, designated SCP-701. It is 10 meters deep and with a radius of 1.5 meters. An iron hatch is connected to the hole. There are 0.3 milliliters plastic syringes attached to the walls, all positioned 1 meter above the bottom of SCP-701. At the center of the hole's floor is a 1x1 meter grate that leads into an unlit chamber. Removing the syringes from the wall is possible, however. New syringes will grow to replace the lost ones a few moments after their removal. The syringes at the bottom of SCP-701 are constantly producing a yellow liquid, composed primarily of human data expunged, including menses. This mixture produces a fragrance deemed to be very attractive to all humans that come in contact with it. If SCP-701 is left open, the smell will spread through all the rooms of the building. Upon smelling this fragrance for a small period of time, usually minutes, subjects will begin to unconsciously move towards SCP-701. If not stopped, they will throw themselves down SCP-701. The fall will usually result in fractured bones, but all observed subjects seem to be unaware of the fact, concentrating solely on consuming the liquid dropped by the syringes. After a human falls inside SCP-701, the hatch will automatically close, and loud mechanical sounds will be heard coming from an undetermined place within SCP-700. At this point, opening SCP-701's hatch will reveal a solid concrete floor instead of the hole, and will also bring the sounds to a halt. Approximately minutes after closing, SCP-701 will reopen by itself, revealing the hole again, but the human inside will have disappeared. During the tests, all recording devices, like cameras, placed inside SCP-701 were destroyed by unknown means as soon as the hatch closed. Hours after the disappearance of the subject, a new instance of SCP-702 will be found in one of SCP-700's rooms. SCP-700 came to the attention of the Foundation after various reports of a man called Mr. selling living art painted on concrete blocks. When confronted by Foundation personnel, Mr. attempted to flee, and injured one agent before killing himself when it became clear that he could not escape. The coordinates for the location of the building were found at his house on. The Foundation was able to find and destroy of the blocks that Mr. sold. The owners of the blocks were given Class B amnestics.